My dear friends, imagine you are, if you will, sitting here listening to these words, and suddenly you realize something quite extraordinary. That this very moment, this very instant, is all that there is. There is no rehearsal for life. This is it. The curtain is up, the lights are on, and you are already in the middle of the play. We spend so much of our lives, do we not, rushing about in great panic, as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond ourselves. We chase after success, after security, after some distant goal that glimmers on the horizon like a mirage. We say to ourselves, when I have this, then I will be happy. When I arrive there, then life will truly begin. But have you ever noticed that when you do arrive, when you get the promotion, when you get the house, the relationship, the whatever it may be, there's always another when waiting just around the corner? It is rather like the story of the donkey and the carrot. You dangle the carrot in front of the donkey, and he trots along forever, always reaching but never quite tasting. And we are those donkeys, aren't we? Clever ones, to be sure. We've invented automobiles and airplanes to chase our carrots faster, but still forever chasing. Now, let me ask you something. What if there were no carrot? What if the whole point was simply the trotting, the moving, the feeling of the ground beneath your feet, the wind in your face, the rhythm in your breath? What if life not a journey to some destination, but rather a dance? What if life was a dance? And in a dance, you don't aim to arrive at any particular spot on the floor. You dance for the sake of dancing. The music is playing now, and the point is to move with it. You see, the meaning of life is to just be alive. It is so plain and so obvious, yet we miss it completely. We look at the flowers blooming and say, how beautiful, but we don't really see them because we're too busy thinking about tomorrow's weeds. We listen to the birds singing, but we're planning our next appointment. We are everywhere except here. But suppose for a moment you stopped. Suppose you woke up from this strange dream we've all agreed to call real life. The dream where you are a separate little I inside of your head, looking out at the world that is somehow outside of you, alien and threatening. Suppose you realize you didn't come into this world at all, that you came out of it, like a wave from the ocean, like an apple from a tree. You are not a stranger here. You are it. This universe is peopling through you, just as the waves through the ocean and the apples through the tree. And when you really see that, something marvelous happens. All that anxiety, all that frantic grasping begins to dissolve. You stop trying to hold on to life like a fist clenched around water. You open your hand and let it flow. And in that letting go, you discover the most profound freedom. People will often ask, but if there is no goal, no purpose beyond this moment, won't I just drift? Won't I become lazy, apathetic? Ah, but that's the beauty of it. When you stop chasing, you start living. The energy that you wasted upon worry and control becomes available for joy, for creativity, for love. When you ever watched a child at play, completely absorbed, no thought of past or future, just pure delight in the doing. That's not laziness, that is enlightenment. And we think enlightenment is some exalted state we must attain after years of discipline and struggle. But enlightenment is simply waking up to what already is. It's recognizing that black implies white, self implies other, life implies death, or rather, death touches life at every moment, making it very precious. You are not going to survive this life. None of us are. And that's the best news imaginable because it means you don't have to hold on. You can let go and fully be. So, what are you waiting for? The future? There is no future. There is only this eternal now, disguised as Tuesday afternoon or whatever day it happens to be. This breath, this heartbeat, this sensation of your body sitting, standing, breathing. Try it now. Feel your breathing. Don't control it, just let it in and out. Like the waves on the shore, you are the ocean, waving. And in this simple awareness, something shifts. The world that seemed so solid, so serious, begins to sparkle. Problems that loomed large become amusing, like clouds passing across the sky. This is the great game, the cosmic hide and seek. The universe pretends to be all these separate things. You, me, the trees, the stars, just so it can have the thrill of rediscovery. Ah, there I am again. And you are part of that game. In fact, you are the whole game, playing itself. So play fully, love fiercely, laugh uproariously, cry when you need to, dance when the music moves you. Don't save your best for later. There is no later. This is your moment of eternity. And if you ever forget, if you slip back into the old habit of chasing carrots, just remember, the greatest adventure is not arriving anywhere. It is in realizing you have been home all along. And now, my dear friends, it is time for you to go and live.